Hey everyone, I have Bradley back from Helium 10, and he's going to show us the next level in Amazon product research. There are many levels to this. It's a formula, it's a step-by-step process, and that's why I really love selling on Amazon, because you can actually learn it. It's not as if something you have to create out of thin air. There are steps involved, but unless you know how to do it, it's going to be very confusing, and that's why I have Bradley here to show us some of those steps.
Yes, so in the first video, what we did, guys, if you haven't watched it yet, make sure to go back and look for the one that's called product research. We went in less than 5 minutes, we were able to find a potential product to sell on Amazon. That was picnic baskets. So now the next step is, like, let's say you've already decided to order it. So you ordered the product, you already got the price quote and everything, and now you want to kind of research what keywords to put, because that's what Amazon's about. It's about keywords. Like, that's how people find your product, all right? Whether you're talking about advertisement, which we call PPC, pay per click, or whether it's organic searches that people are doing, if people cannot find your product with the keyword that they're searching, you're not going to get sales, all right? So that is so important when you're talking about making a list. So the question obviously is, well, how do I find the right keywords? You know, like, maybe I know how I would describe picnic baskets, but that doesn't mean that's what everybody else uses to search for picnic baskets. How do you find what are the best keywords to do? And in this less than 10-minute video, we're going to show you how. So I'm going to share my screen again, and it's going to be exactly where we kind of left off on the last video. Here I am on the picnic basket page. So what I want to do now is I want to kind of see which style of picnic basket I'm going to do. And I'm going to say I want to do kind of this wicker style, and it's going to have the place for the forks and knives. And oh my goodness, I'm on this bulletproof keto diet right now, and I'm barely eating, and just even looking at this stuff is making my stomach growl. I'm getting hungry here. I haven't eaten today yet, but I should not have picked this product. This is not going to be good for my my keto diet here. But anyways, the first step you want to do is you want to just pick what I like to call a baseline product. And by that, I mean, I don't have a product myself yet, so the process is a little bit different. But I see like a lower ranking one, like this is from Helium 10. It's showing me that it's ranked 44,000 in the category. But I know that the product that I already picked and I have on order from China, let's just say, looks really similar to this, and it's priced similar, like maybe between $30 and $40 or so, about this size. So I'm designating this my baseline product. So I'm going to copy the ASIN. The ASIN is the identification number for every single product on Amazon. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Helium 10, and now I'm going to go into our reverse ASIN tool, all right? It's called Cerebro. I'm going to paste that ASIN right here as my first ASIN. I'm going to go back, and now what I want to do is I want to find like the top selling ones, okay? Basically the top selling ones that really look like my product. Now, here is something that so many Amazon sellers make a mistake. Maybe they think that their main keyword is picnic basket, and maybe it is. But just because that's the case, not every picnic basket here is your competitor. Now, here's what I mean. Let me take an example here. Like, look at this. Now, David, when you talked before about in the last video about how one of the things you searched for was a computer mouse, right?
That's right. Right.
Now, you probably typed in something generic like computer mouse. Does that sound reasonable?
That's right.
Now,
yes.
As you know, there's a lot of different kinds of computer mice that there are. There are those like crazy thick ergonomic ones, right? You know, that like kind of stick up and you put your hand in a weird location. Was that what you were looking for, or were you looking for a more traditional computer mouse?
A regular mouse.
Yes. So when you typed in computer mouse, I bet some of those ones came out. Let's actually take a look here. I really want to illustrate this point. So maybe you typed in computer mouse, and this is the kind of thing you were looking for, right? I mean, maybe not that color. I don't know if turquoise is your color, but you're looking for a simple one like this, right?
It's still, it's just, there's a little delay in the screen share. There we go. Yes. So something like that. Something like that.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, as I scroll here, you see a lot of like crazy, some crazy ones here. Okay, this is what I was talking about. Like, now, if you saw this on the first page, you would never even consider this product because, like, I don't know if you probably want your thumb having to learn how to do this and having all these little mouse buttons, but you probably would not have considered this product, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so that's the point, guys. David searched for computer mouse. Now, other kinds of products, including this, which is like a trackball, came up, but in his mind, he didn't even consider that product because that's not the style of product he's looking for. The same thing here. You've got to understand, people who might be looking for completely different things might use the same keyword to search for. Somebody might be searching for one of those collapsible, insulated picnic baskets like this, all right? But so when they're looking for picnic baskets, they're laser focused. They've got tunnel vision. They're only looking at this kind of product. So for me, I really don't care what kind of keywords this guy has because that's not my target market. So what I wanted to do is I want to find the picnic baskets that most look like, feel like, maybe price like, function like my product. So I'm just going to put my mouse over here and look, this is the #1 selling picnic basket on this page. But guess what? I couldn't care less what keywords they have. Why not? It's just an insulated one that has nothing to do with my wicker one. So I'm going to keep going here. This one too, this is wicker, but it's different than my product. This is a $15 product. Remember, mine is maybe like $30 or $40. Again, the target market might be different. Let's keep going here. This one, again, this is different. Again, this is not the same as my product. I really want to compare myself to ones that look similar to mine. And then now here, finally I found one. This one looks almost exactly like the product that if I was doing this, that I was looking for. So I definitely want to know what kind of keywords are they ranking for. So I'm going to paste their ASIN right there. Let's keep going down this list. This one, no, this is like a backpack. This one, no. Here we go. Here's another one that looks pretty good. I definitely want to see what they're ranking for. Oh, that's actually the product that I had picked originally. So I already am looking at this. Here's another one. Definitely want to check this one. All right, let's keep going here. Not that one, not that one. Looks like there's a lot of these backpack ones. Here's another one. Selling decently. I definitely want to know what they're ranking for. And maybe we can find one more here that really looks like my product. That one's a $90 one, so maybe not that one. Here's another one. Here's another wicker one. And again, it's similar. Okay, so now I'm going to do get keywords. And basically, these are the ones that are selling the most on Amazon that are most similar to my product. So my logical question is, well, if these guys are selling 100 units a month, 200 units a month, 300, 400 units a month, and I know that keywords drive sales on Amazon, well, what keywords are people searching for that is giving them sales? And that's a very logical question to have. And with Helium 10, we can give you an idea of what keywords might be generating those sales. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to say, show me the products, show me the keywords that at least 3 out of these 4 are ranking for. At least 3 out of the 4 competitors are ranking for. I don't want to see a keyword that maybe just one of them is ranking for. That's so cool that we can actually show you the keywords that 3 out of the 4 are ranking for. But not only that, where if I were to average their rank or where they're showing up, and what do I mean by rank, all right? When I search picnic basket, how many listings came up here? 5,000 results came up, right? If something is the 4,000 result, nobody's ever seen it from this keyword. Like, they would have to search over hundreds of pages to even find it. So this is like position 1, position 2, position 3, position 4, etc. You know that if they're towards the top on page 1, they're going to get the sales. Now, how about that mouse, Dave, that you bought? Like, did you scroll to like the 8th page of the mouse results in order to find the mouse that you wanted?
No, no, no. If it's probably not on page one, it's not getting clicked on.
Exactly, exactly. So I want to know what are all of them on page one for? The other thing I want is what are the ones that, maybe are searched for a decent amount of times, like let's just say at least 200 times a month. Let's go with that. And then let's go ahead and hit apply and let's see what happens here. All right, we've got 31 keywords. I want to narrow it down even further. Let's go to like 400 times a month. Let's go here and there. Now we see what keywords are driving the sales of these competitors who have a product that is almost exactly the same as what I'm producing. Like, for example, I wouldn't have thought about this. Picnic basket for two. That's great. That's a great keyword. There are 5,000, as you can see here, people searching for that keyword. And if you look at where the average rank is, it's 11. Why is it 11? Look, one person is ranked 1, one person is 6, one person 18, one person 21. So they're all on page 1. Here is another keyword, wicker picnic basket. That's a very specific keyword. Now I know that that's an important keyword. So this is what we did in less than 10 minutes here is we were able to find the most important keywords that have the best potential at driving sales to me. Because if you just tried to do this on your own, you wouldn't, how would you know that picnic basket for two is one of the most searched terms for people buying this product? You just can't know that without tools. What else do we have here? Look at this. This is a great one. This is an absolutely great keyword. There are people in this country who do not know how to spell. And we detected that. Picnic, as in N-I-C-K, basket set. There are 1,600 people per month who spell picnic like that. Like, would you have known that? I wouldn't have known that until I just saw this right here. And so if you didn't have this misspelling somewhere in your listing, your product would never come up for this search result. So this is the reason why it's great to do research like this, because don't just rely on your own knowledge of a product to kind of assume that you know what any typical person is going to do. So what do you think of this method, Dave? That's pretty cool, right?
This is fantastic. I mean, there's no possible way that you would know all these keywords. Sure, you can get some of them. You can, get, I would say, a handful of them, but it's just simply impossible to get all of that data. And that's why using tools is essential if you're going to be selling on Amazon. I think a lot of people, when they sell on Amazon, they do retail arbitrage. And that's not what we're talking about here. We're looking at private labeling. We're making an actual business out of this. That's what I teach anyway. The way that people have done this and say, you can't make money or it's too complicated or anything. There's a step, there's a formula, and I hope that, people get the sense of exactly what this is all about. I know this is just an introductory video here, but of course, it's just so great, so refreshing to see how it's all actually, what's really going on behind the scenes in Amazon.
So guys, again, like we said in the last video, I want you guys to do this on your own. I don't want you thinking this is something that we rigged here. We didn't practice any of this. We're doing all this live. This is some pre-prepared examples. You can duplicate these in your own use of Helium 10 or do something completely different, and the process works the same. So if you want to try exactly what we did, make sure to check the link below and the coupon code that David has put so you can try Helium 10 at a discount. You're not paying full price. And I would love to hear your comments, so make sure to put them below, and David will send them over to me. He'll reply to any comments here, but if he can't, then he'll tag me and I'll come on and reply. But the last video that we're going to do next is going to be one about what's the next step, like how do you actually make the listing, and then like now that you've launched your product, what are the next steps? So I hope you guys tune into that video too.
Thanks, everybody. So definitely click on the next video. I will put a link here for you so you can make sure you get over there, and I'll see you soon.